This is Michael Gerace with Michelangelo's Plumbing. It is December 5th, 2018. We are performing a video sewer inspection at 27325 Santa Clarita Road in Santa Clarita, California. And we are running a camera through the 3-inch roof vent. And we've already done a preliminary inspection. Unfortunately, the flash drive glitched and we were unable to save the video inspection. So we're going to run a new inspection real quick. We've already got everything marked out down there. We've already seen it several times, so we know exactly what we're doing, where we're going. This is the front of the property. Again, this is the roof area. That's the garage, and this is the 3-inch vent which we're running down. And there was no mainline clean out outside accessible. Right here we transition to cast iron pipe and fittings, and we got an inlet right here for a vent. Now we're dropping down, and then we're going to make a turn right here, and we're in the waistline, the cast iron waistline that's heading out toward the front of the house. The only mainline clean out we could find was behind the full bathroom, behind the toilet area. There was a cast iron clean out with a brass plug that we could not get out without removing the toilet, which may be a whole lot more difficult than trying to run through the roof vent. Anyways, we are in the cast iron waistline now, and we're running out toward the front of the house, and we have some root intrusion right here coming through the pipe. And this is outside, and we are at approximately 1 foot 8 inches deep right here. And then we're going to go out, the cast iron waistline will transition, and then we have a root intrusion through the clay piping. We transition to vitreous clay right here, which is only about 4 feet outside the house, and we have roots coming through here, and then we have a joint right next to it. And we are at approximately 1 foot 11 inches deep. So this section of pipe could be removed and install a mainline clean out at the same time. This way you take care of the two issues, not having a mainline clean out and also ridding the section of root intrusion at the same time. Now we're going out toward the front of the property, going out toward the front retaining wall and toward the street. And then we come upon an ABS section of piping right here, and we've got a little bit of an offset in this piping right here. This shouldn't hurt anything because it's dropping down into it. And this is for the laundry connection, and you can see the laundry pipe that is coming up through the roof right at the corner of the garage along the walkway to the house. We go into the ABS plastic, it transitions back to vitreous clay. You've got an offset right here, but it's a minor offset. We can jump right over that. I don't believe that that's going to cause a major issue. If there is an issue later on, at some point, this can be excavated. This area is at approximately 2 foot 5 inches deep, where we have this ABS fitting. That can be excavated and realigned. Next joint appears to be in pretty fair condition. That joint appears to be in pretty fair condition as well in the vitreous clay. The next joint appears to be in pretty fair condition. Next joint, we got a little tiny bit of an offset here again. We drop down into it. You can see the top of the pipe there a little bit. It's got a little bit of a drop to it. It's going downhill now. So they kind of cock the pipe a little bit. We don't have any root intrusions or breaks in the piping or anything else right there. Don't foresee any major issues in that area. Next joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Next joint appears to be in fair condition as well. This joint appears to be in fair condition. And this is the inspection area for the 4 to 6 inch connection. This is the 4-inch property line sewer connection to the vitreous clay 6-inch lateral. And got a little offset right there, not terrible again. And that is now the 6-inch vitreous clay lateral. The 4 to 6 inch connection is right by the retaining wall at approximately 5 feet deep. And now we're going to run out toward the city sewer. And we are in the 6-inch vitreous clay. That joint has a little separation to it. No major breaks, no major root intrusions at this time. Next joint appears to be in pretty fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. Now we're heading toward the city sewer. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And we're dropping, we've got some grade to the piping. And next joint appears to be in fair condition. And the next joint appears to be in fair condition as well. We're coming up toward the city saddle sewer area. This joint appears to be in fair condition. Minor offset right there, very minor. Then we make our turn and we are in extremely heavy root intrusion right here. We can't see what the piping looks like in that area where the roots are. It may just be root intrusion, but this area does need to be hydrojetted so that you can see what the condition of the pipe is below the roots. And we tried to make the turn yesterday and get past this area when we did the preliminary inspection. And we got some paper right there inside the roots as well. It's catching paper. Got a lot of roots in this area. Got quite a bit of roots. I got debris on the camera lens. Trying to get through here. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to pass this area. And as I said, we got some debris on the camera lens a little bit. We saw all the joints. That's as far as we can get. That area does need to be hydrojetted so that we could see what that joint looks like and see the actual connection to the city sewer. So now we're going to pull back and we're going to just complete our video sewer inspection. We've looked at all the joints on the way out. Primarily the 6-inch vitreous clay lateral appears to be in pretty fair condition. We have a couple minor offsets in the 4-inch vitreous clay sewer line. We have the root intrusions back at the house area where we would recommend excavating that area and installing the 4-inch ABS plastic mainline clean out so you have a good mainline sewer clean out back at the house. And those were really, and that's the roots right there. Those are the roots in the clay. Then we come back just a little tiny bit more and we had roots, a little bit of roots right there in the cast iron. Those are really the only areas that we had problems with that we could see. That and a little bit of a misalignment at the wash machine inlet. Now we're coming back up and coming out of our vent line. Wipe our camera lens off. And that will conclude our video sewer inspection.